Here's the future offseason headline. Connor McDavid wants out of Edmonton. Official. Here are 5 possible landing spots. Number 1, he could pull an Ilya Kovalchuk, retire from the NHL, and just go play in the KHL. I'm sure he'll have some playoff success over in Russia. Number 2, he could demand that the Edmonton Oilers leave him unprotected. In the expansion draft, Seattle Kraken pick him up. Maybe they also pick up Jack Eichel and start their own little super team. Number 3, speaking of super team, maybe he could quit hockey altogether, pick up basketball, and join the Brooklyn Nets. He's an elite athlete. I'm sure he could figure it out pretty quickly. He's tall enough to be a point guard. I'm sure the Brooklyn Nets would take him in a second. Number 4, he could go back to Erie in the OHL. Not as a player, but as like a coach or maybe a skill development guy. I'm sure the boys in Erie would love that. And they could have some playoff success. And finally, number 5, my personal favorite option. He could demand a trade to Toronto, his hometown, his favorite team as a child. I'm sure that I could help Kyle Dubas put together a package that would be enticing for the Oilers that they would accept. So there you have it. And I'm sure Oilers fans will sit there and say, no, he loves it here in Edmonton. He's committed to this team. He wants this team to win. Yeah, well, the look on his face after every single loss and his just overall demeanor tells a much different story. And Oilers fans fucking know it too. I feel bad for them, kind of. I do, but not really. We'll also have some excuses from Oilers fans. They'll be saying stuff like, oh, every game was really close. That was the closest 4-game sweep ever. And maybe it was with all the games going overtime. Penalties, blah, blah, blah. Connor Hellebuck, hella fucked us. And those are some excuses to lean on, sure. But at the end of the day, the best player in the world and some guy named Leon Draisaitl displayed zero clutch ability when it matters the most. And every single player on Edmonton outside of those two and Darnell Nurse is pathetic. So there you have it. What a shit show in Edmonton. Also, I'm sure some of you are wondering why I've got a Flames jersey hanging here. It's just to remind Oilers fans that the Flames won the same amount of playoff games that the Oilers did this year. Leave a comment, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. And go Leafs go.